Hi loves, welcome back to my channel. Guys, this is the state of my kitchen, so messy. Anyway guys, today we'll be cooking, we'll be cleaning, and I'll also be showing you how much formula a baby takes in 1 year. You guys had requested for this video that you wanted to know how much formula a baby uses in 1 year. So finally I've brought the video because it took so long and I knew you guys are just asking and keep on asking. Box there, I just was attached. I didn't want to throw it out, but it's time to throw it out. Yeah, and I'll be putting all this there. You guys, I remember I promised you that I'll show you how much milk Chloe has taken in 1 year. So yeah, and I've been postponing this video for so long, and it's time. For now, she actually takes a long life, but yeah, not much of this, you understand? So yeah, someone told me to save them so that I can show you guys, so that yeah, when you want to start a family, you can know how much milk someone uses. There are a lot, but there is this layer, there's a second layer, there's a third layer at the back. Okay, so I want to start by removing that first.
Life, 'cause I just really need someone. I've been barely holding on, and I'm still running.
This is how much you will spend on your kids. This one is expensive. Can't get is expensive. Lactogen also, Alpha was a bit cheaper. So the best thing is that Chloe never chose formula. She wasn't allergic. This even infant care and Alpha were cheaper, but can't get is expensive. Lactogen is expensive. Yeah. So guys, you see there's also number 3, because it goes with ages. There's number 1, there's number 3, there's number 2. See, there's number 2, there's number 2, number 1, all like that. It's also cheaper. See, number 2 is cheaper because when you buy it in a box like this, yeah, you see, in a box like this, it's cheaper, but it's the same grams. You see, this one is 400. See, 400 grams. And this company, see, this is a company, it's right here, and you come here, it's 400 grams. So if you have this tin, you can just come with this and empty it here, or another tin, because this also comes with a scooping spoon. Let me show you. It comes with that. You see, the scooping spoon, so you can scoop it, you understand? So yeah, you don't have to buy this tin. You can just buy this and buy a container and put it there. So this one's our number 2. It goes with age, guys. So for number 2, you see, let me show you. For number 2, you see age of infant 6 to 12 months. That's when you go to number 2. Number 1, let me show you guys number 1. Number 1, you see, number 1 is written from birth to 6 months. In every company is like that. Even this company, this is a Lactogen. Trying to find you see, in every company, when you go to number 2, you go from 6 months. For number 1 is when you start with, you see, 0 to 6 months. You understand? So number 1 is 0 to 6 months. Number 2 is 6 months to 10 months. And then number 3, let me show you number 3. You see, when you come to number 3, you go from 1 year to 3 years. Understand? From 1 year to 3 years. For number 1 is 6 months, 0 to 6 months. Number 2 is 6 months to 10 months. Just say 1 year like that. And then number 3 is 1 to 3 years. Then from 3 years, you can continue with normal milk. Yeah, even from 1 year, you can for us, we start with, when 1 year comes, 2 years, we start now feeding our baby with the number. When I'm saying, when it gets to 1 year, I start feeding my baby the long life milk, because they're allergic to My kids are allergic to fresh milk, so yeah. For the others, you just be complimenting. When she gets to 1 year, you be complimenting. You understand? 1 year, 6 months. You do long life and you do also the formulas. I hope you guys understand. Let's clean that part because it's so greasy. Let me climb up there with my phone, but you guys can understand. My hands. You see my hands? You guys see my hands? It's so oily. It's because our cooker is there. So obviously the nini is going there, and it's been long since I cleaned that part. I'm just gonna tell you the truth. It's been so long. Even if you look at the bottle, they're so oily, they're so greasy, and you see, they're so greasy. They've been collecting, and me, I've been ignoring to do this video. But anyway, let's do that. So this one, I'll be throwing them out. I don't think there's anyone who needs this, but there's a guy who collects these tins. I don't know if he collects plastic tins. I don't know if he will be interested in this. I will ask him. So let's do that before Chloe wakes up. The cleaning up there, I noticed it was so greasy. I couldn't just go in with only liquid soap, dishwashing liquid soap, and Sufficient only. I had to literally go in with paste, Pride, Nuru, scooping paste. Is that how it's called? I don't know. Anyway, yeah. For me, by the way, I normally use Nuru and Pride for liquid soap and Nuru for dishwashing paste because they are the only ones that don't affect my hands. And the Sufficient was helping so much, to make the place smell nice. Also for the fact to disinfect. I love Sufficient all-purpose cleaner, and that's what I use on my countertops. That's what I use on my dining, and just on the surfaces, guys. It does really an amazing job, and it smells amazing. It's strong. For me, I love strong products. I don't like washing with products and then there's just nothing. It's like you washed with just water and soap. I just love strong stuff, but that's me. People are different, but that's what I love. That's why I love Sufficient all-purpose cleaner. It really does it for me. It does an amazing job for me and leaves the place that I'm cleaning smelling so nice and amazing.
To the sea, baby, I never say forever into the light. Every time I try to breathe.
These are the locks. We bought so many of them. So they're still new. But we thought that they could fit even on these other doors, normal doors, but they couldn't. So guys, the place is clean. I returned stuff without showing you first, but you guys can see how clean it became. Yeah, even on that top part, I don't know if you guys can. Anyway, it's clean. You guys can see the difference. You guys can see the difference between there and there. You see, these are the places I couldn't reach, the places I could reach, but happy coming here. Onto the other side, put my hot pot there, some gifts there. That's our blower, my electric press farm, the blocks I was telling you, my blender is there. Yeah, it's easy for me to take it because I just climb this table and take it there. And this is the state of the dishes. Let's do this.
When you dream, do you see beautiful?
This person will not give me peace. This is a small person here who made us use all this money. Like when that person told me, I was like, let me just keep for a few months and then the rest I'll throw them out so that you guys can see. Because when I say 4 months, at least you guys can estimate how much you use in 1 year. Or 2 years if you want to continue until 3 years like us. I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 49, 50, 51. And they have different prices. Like Cow and Gate is we were buying it at 17 or I think 1500. Yeah, that time. Because Chloe was born in 2021. 2022. 2021. Towards the end of 2021. So Cow and Gate is expensive. Also lactogen, so 15 because they came There's a time we are buying on time of Sunday. You are buying it at 950, and then the added price until 1500. These days I hear it's almost 2k. Anyway, so you calculate 51 times, say the roughly amount is 1500. So 1500 times 51, and you know the price, and that's how much. I'll write it here because I also have to calculate. We used so much money, and this is 4 months. So you can imagine in 2 years, in 3 years, how much money you guys have actually used.
If I were to
Outside of the cooker was dirty. Of course, you guys know that I had kept the containers. Oh my god, how am I forgetting stuff? The containers on that side. So it made the cooker and that place so greasy. So I had to go in with my sufficient with some liquid soap, scrub the cooker, literally scrub it off. Because when I was wiping it, I realized it had so much grease. But also I had made some sausages for my hubby the previous day at night. Yeah, he requested for some sausages, so it was greasy. You know, when you deep fry sausages, how it is. I had to go in like 4 times. I cleaned this cooker 4 times, like changing water like 4 times, guys. Also behind the cooker, I was like, why not just clean them behind the cooker while at it? So that's what I was doing, and Chloe was already up. Oh my god, it was even tougher when Chloe was up.
When you dream, do you see beautiful rays of light shimmering, guiding you through the night?
I also wanted to make some mandazis. Like, my kids didn't have some breakfast, and here are my mandazis. Imagine these mandazis were full on this tin. The tin was full of mandazis. I also boiled some dengu, and imagine they ate them that much. Yani, with my hubby, the kids and the hubby. That anyway, it is what it is. Maybe they just enjoy my food. I was making for dinner. I was making some mbuzi. I had bought mbuzi for 630. Yes, guys, in the supermarket they sell so much. The meat is so much when you buy it in the supermarket. So I was just adding my spices. You guys can add the spices of your choice, because for me, I love spices so much. So yeah, guys, you can add the spices of your choice, guys. And that's what I was making for dinner. Some mbuzi in the oven, grilled mbuzi. No, is it grilled or oven baked mbuzi? And we are eating this with some ugali. I was making also some vegetables. These vegetables are sukuma wiki mixed in spinach. That's how I love it. I don't like eating spinach on its own, and I also don't like eating sukuma wiki on its own. Yeah, guys. And here is our dinner. Look at that. Aki the mbuzi was so sweet, guys. I wish you guys can try this at home. I did, like, for the first time. Let me try and making some buns. Are they called buns? I think that's what they are called. Yeah, I decided to make them, guys. I'm not a professional. I just looked at the recipe online on YouTube. YouTube is a teacher. Yeah, guys. So I decided, let me do this. Of course, I'm not saying that I'll be doing this. I'll be making bread for my family, but my family really enjoyed it. And it was too much work for me. I don't think I'll be able to be doing this every time, but they turned out to be so amazing. Kwanza, the hardest part was the kneading of the dough. You have to knead the dough for so long. It was like, it was written 8 minutes. I knead the dough for 8 minutes, and then covered it up on foil. For me, I think I exaggerated on the foil. I did so much wrapping. That's what I do. When you tell me to do this thing, I just do it extremely. But look at that, my dough had risen, so it was time, like, to cut it into pieces. Yeah, I love the fact that after following the instructions, everything came out to be just perfect as that person was instructing me. I just really loved it. And then, yeah, here it is, and I coated the top part with some egg.
When you dream, do you see beautiful rays?
It turned out to be so amazing. Look at that. I really didn't believe that I'm the one who baked this. It was so fresh, and I tasted it, by the way, it was so sweet. I just loved it, guys. And I hope that you have enjoyed this video, guys. If you did, don't forget to give me a like, a comment, and a share if you're in a position to do so. You can also join my membership, and you can also super thanks me if you're in a position to do so. Until my next one, guys. Bye.